Double thumb on his back of his hand, thumb in between a second and third finger, go into a disarm. You could drop the knife, use your third finger to bend his arm up. If you use the whole hand, his bicep and his forearm will pinch your whole fingers. So you want to use the third finger, come back up, and control. A lot of bouncers use this, a lot of law enforcement use this technique. It's called come along. The third technique for the hold-up situation, just throw. I'll have Alan come in again. It's going to be footwork. So from here, I grab the knife, both hands, going downward, away from the throat. This leg is in center line with his body. I'm going to kick it back, slide it back, same leg to the outside of his foot, and bend his knee from here, and disarm. From here, grab the knife, pull it down away from your body. When you do a slide, some of the things not to do is lift the foot up in the air and try to do it from midair, like this. You'll end up losing balance yourself. You want to slide it, so you elongate, make him longer, foot on the outside of his foot. Now just push the knee and watch out for this knife hand. You got to get it out of your head right here. From here, you could do anything from a shoulder lock to a break. You could knee right on the head to knock him out, or just twist his wrist. Don't forget, some of the key points when you do this, elongate them. Right here is, if you don't get your hand out, take his hand out of the way and then break him down, you're going to end up cutting yourself. Watch what I mean by this. He's going to take you with him. So you need to tuck your head out, and you're in safe techniques with this. Now, we had a situation where the knife was up to the throat. Now I'm going to have the point of the knife to the side of my throat. I'm going to have Matt come in. He's going to put the knife right about here, right on the side. Now, this is called teacher may I. It's just raising your hand. My mentality for my body is to go half circle out and straight arm up. So when I go, I'll go really slow on this one. So when I move up, drop it down. So he's going to put the tip right here, and I want to get away. So my way of getting away is going this way with my head. My arm's going straight up. So 1, 2. Now from here, some of the key points is if you do not move your neck out and you keep it here, you literally stab yourself. So everything has to go out, in. Now, as long as you have him, while you have him at a straight arm advantage, I'll do what is known from the Hawaiian Lewis system. Tuck it in, and this is called three-point break. Grab the chin, bend the wrist, and just expand. You break all three. Now, being brought up in the streets of LA, I've seen a lot of knife fights, a lot of hold-up situations. And one of the most dangerous ones is I'll have Alan come in, and they'll actually just put it right here to the throat, just to intimidate. Now, some of the don'ts to do with this is go with the rhythm, with the momentum. If you're going this way, you're obviously going to cut yourself. If you're going the other way, you're still going to cut yourself because the blade is on you. You got to totally get it downward, away from you. By working with the wrist, you can use the double-handed, and I call it sliming, kind of. And once you bring the energy down, and I'm going to do it really slow, is 1. If you notice, the blade just went off me, not slicing off me. So I'm going to have Alan to hold it tight, put it against me hard, and I just slime it down. Elbow up, knee, kick him down. Next. Yeah. We haven't done this together. Huh? I'm sorry. So again, work with this. Just bending it down, away from you, downward. Not going this way with the rhythm, torquing your hips or going this way, because he still has blade on you and it'll cut your throat. But going down, it gets it off. I'll have Alan apply a little bit of pressure more right here, and I'm going to go downward. From here, elbow, knee, you can bend, you can spin him, and again, you get a really good arm break position and knee control. Okay. Now I'm going to have Alan come with me and approach me this way. Again, it's the same mentality, but this is worse because now I'm working against the wrist. Once I go down, you can see a little bit more body language and pain. So once I go down, he goes down with it. You okay? Okay. So right about here, I'm going to have him crank a little bit more. Right on the wrist, both hands sliming, right on top, like a karate chop. Downward, and he's already down. From here, it's a great elbow break. I got the wrist lock, I got a disarm. And if you want to get more serious, hold, then put your knee on it. Okay. One more time. So right here, I'm going to hug it, downward. Look at his body language. What you want to do, instead of going down with this one, once you go down, torque your hips. So go down, torque your hips from here. Okay. You can control him also by making him go down and putting your knee on his tricep. And this is a great controlling technique. Now I'm going to have Alan come straight across my throat, just like this. Right here. He could hold my arm, whatever he wants. And if he does hold one wrist, I'm going to use one arm now. So right here, one. Now this is just a matter of crossing, using the mentality. You can hear me throughout the whole series. From the wrist to the elbow is considered a stick. Since I'm an escrimador, I like to use this as a stick mentality. So by using this, I use this as a stick, and I still could crank downward on him. Just for fun, I'm going to have Alan come up to me and put the two blades cross throat. And this is just to give your students a little bit, or you, the mentality of going downward, but not cutting down. So you don't want him to get a chance to just use it like a scissor. You want to go downward. Let me go ahead and show you with the knife how to control the wrist, bend it, and put pressure on it. Right here, slime it down. One, so the blades don't come across your throat. Now let me go ahead and show you empty-handed. He comes up to me and does a double hand choke. Again, you pull it down, you got him into a wrist lock. This is known as off-body hold-up situations, where he's actually going to put the point to my back. Now in this technique, what I'm going to do is use my peripheral vision, look at the corner of my eyes, and I notice his left hand is empty. So I know his right hand has the knife hand. He'll probably ask me to look forward again. So I'm looking forward. Now I could go ahead with the technique. With this technique, I want to do is we call it shoot a dog sniffing your rear. I know it sounds funny. And you're going to step out to a triangle, hug. Now once you hug here, you want to hug the bicep to the wrist so it's clamped on. And you could get your hit in. From here, you get a knee in, and you get a break in.